Hello, greetings, welcome to another metal detecting adventure. Today I'm going to be back out with the XP Deus 2 and I've got a new toy to test out. I've got the 13-inch FMF coil for the Deus 2 and I'm going to put it up against the 11-inch coil. I'm going to find some signals on this field and I'm going to do a little comparison, compare some of the, the deep signals, the iffy signals. The 11-inch weighs 572 grams. The 13-inch weighs 654 grams. That's only 82 grams difference between these two coils, and you get a hell of a lot more ground coverage. This is 2 inches bigger than this one, so we've got, around 20% extra coverage per swing, so hopefully our finds are going to go through the roof, and we may get a little bit extra depth, who knows. So yeah, let's see how we get on today with the brand new 13-inch XP Deus 2 coil. The first thing we need to do is pair the coil to the machine. So we're going to go into options, we're going to scroll down till we find pairing, we're going to press select. That's my current coil, so we'll select slot 2, edit, and then we add the serial number 40C174 and then press valid. We're on. Well, I tell you what, I just filmed my intro by that gate up there. I walked all the way along this wall, all the way down and round. I did not hear a peep from this machine with this coil. I was starting to doubt it, and then I've got this screaming 96. My first ever signal with this coil, and it is a 96. Listen to the signal, look at the numbers. Beautiful, crisp, clear, 94, 95. Let's see what it's like with the 11-inch coil. And as you can hear, it's a screamer on this one, this coil as well. If anything, it feels like a bigger signal for this coil. 94, 95 again. Let's see what we've found. It's a little bit of work having to carry the spare coil around, but this is what I do, this is what I'm about. I like to give you guys the best deal possible. What's in here? I think it's going to be something pretty big. Probably a buckle, but it could be a big coin. If I'm very... Oh, it's one of them bloody cow tags. 825. They give really good signals. That is a shame, isn't it? Never mind. The reason I chose this patch of land today is because I know it is very quiet. I've only ever found one coin out of this little field, so I'm very interested to see if I can find something else. This is my next target that I'm going to look at with the 13-inch coil. So it's surrounded by iron, but I'm picking out this 84 just there. It's quite faint. It's not the best signal in the world, is it? Let's see what the 11-inch coil says. The 11-inch seems to be telling me the same. We've got the iron, and then we've got this 83, 84 just there. So both coils giving me a target. Oh, it's right in the clod. I found it. And look at that, we've got ourselves a little tiny button. Our first find of the day with shank. Both coils gave me a good signal in amongst the iron. Good stuff. This is going to be the next signal that I look at. I had to make a mark because I lost the last signal while I was changing coils. So from now on I'm going to make a mark like this. But this is an interesting one. It's kind of okay. 80, 81, very small. A bit irony maybe. So let's see what the 11-inch gives me compared to the 13-inch. Well, I'm starting to get the hang of switching the coils. I can do it in less than 30 seconds now. But the 11-inch coil is also giving me a nice little signal. So let's have a look, see what it is. I should point out, I'm locating all these signals with the 13-inch coil. So you never know, I might not have found the original signals with the small coil. In here somewhere. Not very deep, is it? It's probably going to be a bit of lead. Oh. Ah, look at that. Is the tiniest little button. It's absolutely minuscule. Both coils, pluck that out of the ground. No sweat. It is no secret that these Deus 2s and other XP machines are very sensitive, and will pick out a tiny little button like that, 4 or 5 inches, no problem. This is my next target with the 13-inch Deus 2 coil. Didn't bother comparing it because it's such a big signal and it's only 3 or 4 inches deep. Solid 79. I've opened it up and I can see something round. It's probably going to be a button again. From my own experience, I know full well the other coil would have picked that up. No sweat. Oh God, it's another button. That's 3 buttons. But I know both these coils would have fetched that signal, and they've both proved already every signal so far has been a tie. So I've been swinging the 13-inch coil now for about 30 to 40 minutes. I found the 3 buttons, not a great deal else. Both coils picked out all the targets so far. Pros and cons, yes, it's a little bit more heavy. You can just about notice it, but it still only weighs just over 1 kilo with this coil. It's only 82 grams heavier than the other coil, so yeah, you don't really notice it that much. The other con that I found, it's not quite as dexterity, is that the word? Agility. It can't quite get it in amongst those, you know, the uneven ground like the 11-inch coil can. But the big positive is I know I'm covering so much more ground per swing. 20% more ground coverage per swing over the day is a hell of a lot of ground, and I think that just outweighs the cons. But let's carry on. Let's see what else we can find with this monster. I have a real screaming signal here. There is no need whatsoever to compare this because any machine in the world will pick this up. Big fat 86. Let's have a look. Well, whatever it is just down there. It definitely isn't a coin. I have absolutely no idea what it is. Part of a pulley, part of a lock. I'm not sure. Anyone might know what that is or was? Let me know. This is feeling like something of a shallow coin. 91. Maybe a bottle top, I'm not sure. Definitely nice sound. There was absolutely no need to do a comparison there. We're probably only 4 or 5 inches deep on a big fat 91 signal. And look at that, we've got some sort of key. It's a barrel tap key. It's pretty cool. I seem to find a lot of these. Possibly Georgian of age or Victorian. I'd probably go with Georgian. A lot of beer drinkers in this county. This is definitely a signal that's caught my attention. I'm only barely picking that up. High 70s. Mid 80s. It's very, very, very quiet. If I put this on deep HC, it's banging out a good signal there, look. Let's see how the 11-inch coil performs on this signal. As you can see in here, I'm still picking that up with the 11-inch coil. But again, it's super faint, super small, super deep. Deep HC. It's giving me a good signal there, look. 89, 90. So again, both coils doing the business. Took a nice large, deep plug. The earth is bone dry down there still. Well, this is a good sign. It's still in the hole. So that is deep. Whatever it is, it's down there and it's deeper still. Well, whatever it is out. Oh my god, it's a big chunk of deep lead. Just had to be, didn't it? That must have been 10 inches deep. We've plucked that out of the ground for the scrap man. Didn't even bother recording the signal on this because it was so huge. Big fat 86. I've no idea what it is. Can anyone tell me in the comments what this could be? It's got 3 holes in it. Slightly decorative. Really have no idea. It's like off a fireplace or something. Let me know your thoughts. Tash is coming on strong. Next challenge for the 13-inch coil. I'm going to go up and down this small section of pathway which I've done before with the 11-inch coil, and I'm pretty certain I've done a good job on it. So out of interest, I'm going to see if I can find any more targets. Yes, it's possible I may have missed some last time, but I'm going to do it anyway. But first, I'm going to sit down for 5 minutes and have a cup of coffee because I'm absolutely parched. Well, in the last 10 minutes, it's absolutely chucked it down with horrible, horrible freezing cold rain. My hands are really cold. I wish I got gloves. All my kit got absolutely soaked. Don't know if my mic's working anymore. This is what I have to do to bring you this great content. I finally got a signal on this footpath. Well, I wouldn't say finally, I've only been going about 10 meters. It's a little bit scratchy, but I'll show you what it sounds like and what it looks like. Oh, I'm ever so cold. Well, it's a bit all over the shop here. High 80s, a bit irony. It could be a bottle top, something like that. It's a bit rusty. I'm gonna have a look though. I'm gonna have a look. Look at that bugger. It's looking like a tent peg, isn't it? Oh, where is it? Now, I don't know what that is. I thought it was a tent peg, but it's not. I have no idea, but it's junk. Someone might know what that is. Well, I had a 70 signal, 71. Not very deep at all, and look, it is a modern 20 pence piece. Previously missed, but only because I never walked over it. I don't mind that. 20p, spendable. Let's carry on. This one's a little bit interesting. Right on the footpath. This mud here is the footpath. I've got an 81. It doesn't feel great. It could be lead, but you never know. These could be hammers. Let's have a look. Well, I got it out eventually. It's a big chunk of lead. No exciting for the scrap man. Let's carry on. Well, I've made it right to the top, to the gate. And I've actually picked up 2 signals here. 94 there. And then 86 there. There's a few signals knocking around actually. I'm going to dig all these out and see what they are, but I don't know, they're probably going to be junk. Well, I got them all out. The first one was a bottle top, the second one was a modern 2 pence, third one was a modern 1p. Told you it was trash, but 2 more coins, I'll take that. Let's carry on. Well, I think I've just found something pretty damn cool. It was under a rock and it was really, really difficult to get to, and I have clipped it with my spade, but look at that, it's got a shield on it. Now I think that is a coin weight, and when you flip it over, it's got XXX11 and a crown. That is absolutely amazing, but look what I've done to it. Absolutely mortified. There's bloody rocks under this ground here, and I've just found another coin. Unbelievably, this was a solid 90 and it's a ship halfpenny. Look, 1945. First old coin of the day, I think. This is a signal. It's nice. 89, small, faint, deepish. Could be a coin, could be a button, but I like it. Just there. Oh god, it's rocky again. Not keen on this rock under the ground. What's in here? It's going to be a modern 1p, I just know it. Whatever it is, it's this. Oh my god. It's the top of a scrivet, absolute nightmare. I always say it, the British weather can turn on you just like that, especially in winter time. 1 minute it's fine and you're red hot, next minute it's pissing it down with rain and it's cold and damp and horrible. But look, the sun's out again. We've got rainbows, blue sky, and I'm having a good time again. I'm gonna have to whip my thermals back off though. The 13-inch coil up and down that path, I didn't find anything other than that beautiful little coin weight and a couple of bits of scrap. So yeah, you be the judge. I want to show you this coin weight again because it really is stunning. I've got a horrible feeling it might start crumbling to bits before I get home. I'm not sure who it is or what it is. I know it's a coin weight. I'm pretty certain it's got 32 on there, XXX11, which is 32. So I imagine it's 32 shillings. Is that a real, a gold real? I'm not sure. Let me know your opinions on this because it's absolutely beautiful. Very old, I reckon that's early 1600s, you know. Correct me if I'm wrong. I can't believe it took my spade. Sad times. But that is a really, really nice piece of history. The weather is absolutely exquisite now. I've had my thermal top on, I've had it off, I've had it back on, I've got it back off again. Heading back to the car, I'm going to have my lunch, I'm going to sling the 11-inch coil in the boot, and I'm going to have an hour on the Georgian footpath field and pick up some history with the 13-inch coil, then I'm going to go home. In recent weeks, so many of you have been commenting on my drone footage, and there it is. It's a DJI Mini 3 Pro, and it is absolutely tiny, look. Fits in the palm of your hand, slips in my rucksack like an absolute dream. The remote is a little bit bigger, but again, just slips in my bag. Really, really, really awesome piece of kit, I have to say. Expensive, but worth every penny. Well, I'm back at my car. I've got a conveniently placed bench. I'm going to sit here, have my festive baguette and my bag of crisps and sit here 5-10 minutes, chill out, and then I'm going to go and hit that field with the footpath through it and pick out a load of Georgian stuff. So I've been in this field 4 or 5 times. Every time I've left, I've had a pocket full of Georgian coins. First signal, look at that, in the 90s. It's a bit scratchy, but I think that's a deep coin. Nice deep plug. Piece of old pot there, look. It's out. It's there. I've never found silver on this field. And I still haven't. But it's a deep coin. It's a bloody... It's a halfpenny. A ship halfpenny. You can just about see George VI on there, facing to the left with his little side parting. There's the Golden Hind, the date 1944, right at the end of World War II. I don't mind that, that's cool. Well, this is my next one. It was a 76, didn't record it. It's either a watch winder or it's something very, very, very interesting. But I'm pretty sure it's a watch winder. Then again, I don't know. I don't think it is. Is it part of a buckle? I'm not actually sure what this is. If anyone might have an idea, is it a pin off a buckle? I'm going to give this a little clean and I'll see if I can get any more clues. That is indeed part of a medieval buckle, I think. It's the pin and the plate, the rest is missing, but that's an old bit of history. First signal on this field as well. Right, let's carry on, see what else we can find. Now this is something that interests me. I've got a double blip, 95. I've either got something big and round or there's 2 signals. Perhaps one there and one there. I'm very excited by this. Well, I don't sound it, but I am. I've dug a huge plug here, just to be on the safe side. Unfortunately, I see green. But it doesn't matter because it's an old Georgian coin or token. Look at that. I'm not seeing a great deal on this, but it's very thick. I'll give it a little clean up and I'm going to see if there's something else. So yes, it is Georgian, but it's not a coin, it's a token. I think that's a Macclesfield token. You can just about see his hair. He's got really curly hair. This side's a bit of a giveaway because you can see some sort of machinery down there. I have actually found one of these on here before in really nice condition as well. So yeah, find so many tokens on here. So this is my next one, already dug. It was a screaming 90, 91, 92, 93. I have no idea what it is or what's down there, but it's here. My money's on something Georgian, something green, something round. Oh, there we go, look. Have I got any imprint for you? Yes, I have. That's going to be a George third halfpenny. Potentially another coin been stuck to that. Maybe, maybe not. Georgian, again. This was an awkward one, very deep. 82, it's out. I think that's either a mystery coin of some sort or a button. I've literally been in this field for 10 minutes and I've already found more than I've found all morning. Definitely a coin, look. I'm going to have a little closer look at this because it could be another token. Well, whatever it is, it's completely 100% toast. There's absolutely no detail on that whatsoever. But still, another Georgian piece of history. This is a nice one. Very clear and solid. 78. Could be Victorian or Edward VII. Oh. Ah! It's a bloody cow tube. Absolute trash. I found 3 or 4 of these. Never mind, let's carry on. This is my next find. I don't know what it is. It's huge. I reckon it's got silver gilt on it for some reason. It's very heavy. I know it's got a hole in the end. I really don't know what it is. If anyone might have any ideas what this piece is, let me know. Why is it silver gilt? Well, I'm very nearly back to the car. This is probably going to be the last thing I dig. It's 87. I've got a funny feeling I've finally found a silver coin on here. And it looks pretty old. I don't know what it is. Is it William III? I've got a bit of imprint there, look. I hope I've not hit it with my spade. I'll be really, really annoyed if I have. But that is definitely a silver coin, I'm sure of it. Oh, it's completely worn smooth. It's going to be a William III sixpence, isn't it? But I don't mind. That is the first silver found in this field. Finally, after 5 visits. To blank William III sixpence, which I reckon somebody has tried to use as a love token. Well, unbelievably, there's a signal right next to it. 84, 85. Have we got another silver? Let's get in there. Just there. I don't see any green crust. Oh, I do. I don't believe it. We got a crusty Georgian copper next to my little silver. Unbelievable. But that is more Georgian history on this field. Well, amazingly, there was a 3rd signal, and I've got another crusty coin here, look. Ah, it's brilliant, let's go. Well, that's it, I'm calling it an end to my day. I've had about 4 or 5 hours using the 13-inch FMF Deus 2 coil. It's been absolutely brilliant, I can't fault it. I have not noticed the extra weight, all 82 grams of it. I don't have any extra aches or pains in my shoulder, so weight's not an issue. I love how I'm covering more ground with every sweep. Have I found anything that I wouldn't have found with the other coil? Probably not. Have I found more finds today than I would have with the other coil? Probably not. But over a month, over 3 months, over a year, you're going to find a lot more finds, aren't you? But you know, it swings and roundabouts. It's whatever floats your boat, if you like big coils, if you like little coils. But I'm going to be using this for the foreseeable future. But yeah, I want to thank you for tuning in today. Thank you very much for watching. Really appreciate if you subscribe to my channel. It means the world to me. Check out some of my other content, and I hope to see you again on the next episode. So here are my finds from today. Both the Coils doing the business. The Georgian footpath field produced all the usual bits and pieces. Crusty Georgians, modern spendables, buttons. And finally I found a silver coin. Only a William III, battered sixpence, but I don't care. The coin weight is a special find. I believe it to be a James I Rose Real gold hammered coin weight. And what a coin this is. You're looking at a £65,000 coin. I've never even seen one before. Imagine if whoever lost this coin weight also lost one of these coins. I have to go back. I have to search this area. Finally, here is all the trash that I removed from the fields today. Right, so I'm going to do a quick air test. I've got this big old penny, and I'm going to see which coil can detect the furthest, the 13 inch or the 11 inch. I'm going to start with the 13 inch. Back there. Back there, I reckon. Now let's try with the 11 inch coil. That there. As you can see, there is not a lot in that at all. Maybe an extra centimetre with the 13 inch, but it's very, 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 very even, that is.